Hola amigos, bienvenidos a Venice Flights and Stuff. Espero que todos hayan estado muy bien. Hello friends, welcome back to Benny's Flights and Stuff. Today in this video, I've got a little something different I want to do. I'm not going to fly from point to point in Puerto Rico. What I want to do is, I want to show off some scenery that I bought that's excellent. I'm also going to use a couple different vehicles to explore the sceneries. I'd also like to do a comparison, which I always like to do. Haven't made a video doing one before yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to compare my real life photos with scenery photos of purchased sceneries of 3 airports. I've got San Juan's Luis Munoz Marin. I've got Fernando Luis Ribas Dominicci, and I have down in Ponce the Mercedita scenery of those airports. And I'm going to show those airports. I'm going to roll around in a Juice Goose, which I purchased, which is absolutely a blast to run around in. Here it is. Here's the Juice Goose, and this is just, as you can see, like a razor, a mud runner, a little 2-person cart that is a lot of fun. I looked at it and thought, well, that's gonna be like a game. If I wanted to play a race, run around in a cart like that, they have games on Xbox you can play on, run around your cart and have kart races and stuff. I like my sim to be realistic, and it just seemed kind of silly to go get a cart and run around in a cart. But actually, it's awesome. It's not because I can get places I normally would have to walk. It'd take forever, or fly my plane into it, or taxi an airplane into it, or it'd take forever. It was a real pain. But now, since I found this the other day, decided to check it out. I love it. Oh man, I love it. You can blast over hills. You can go through the marsh, the rocks, the rough. You can roll around the airport. You can go right up to the sceneries, get out, go in and walk in and check out the scene. It's like having it's a 100-mile-an-hour golf cart. It's cool. I love it. So you'll see. You'll see how fun it is. They do have they have these 3 different ones. They have the crawler, which is a 141. And it's, well, let's look. The crawler. Oh, I'm on, this is a screenshot. Okay, so the crawler, it only goes, I think it goes 70 mile per hour or something. It wasn't as fast, but it was still neat. It was good. And I accidentally loaded up in this one, not realizing it was the 500 Speedster. This thing does like 140, I'm going blasting down the runway, checking it out. But something with this one, if you get caught in the rough, if you're out in the grass, it's so powerful it just spins wheels. It'll start smoking the tires off. It'll smoke it. It's just not. It's too powerful. And once it starts smoking the tires on the grass, you can't hardly move. You can't get out. You have to go real slow. When you get back on the pavement, it's like I don't know if it's supposed to be that way, but it's funky. It's too strong, too powerful. This one does great. The 242 runner seems to be perfect. It's got a good fast speed, 95 mile an hour, and I can run around. I can get it. I can go into the brush, you know, and get out, and it doesn't. You don't get stuck. It will spin tires and it will smoke them, but it doesn't get stuck like the 500 does. And it's got a lot more power than the crawler. So anyway, that's the difference. But it's a lot of fun. I can use it to explore sceneries. I can go It's like they say, you can explore the sim world. I mean, I can drive down the roads, and now the roads in the sim world, some of the bridges you'll fall right through them. Some of them you can go over. A lot of the roads, back roads, have trees in the middle of them. You know, you have to watch it. It's pretty rough. But this is the thing to do it with right here. Yep. But that's what I'm going to be using. So this is the Juice Goose 242 runner that I was talking about. Okay. We're going to use that to get some higher, slow sceneries and really good shots, stationary shots. This is the Jetson 1 that I was talking about. It's awesome. It's it's on skids. As you can see, it's just basically a one-man drone. It's got 8 little electric motors with props on them. This is the cruising envelope we have here. It's got a range of 25 nautical miles on a charge, but I cheat. When I start seeing the battery getting low on my dash, on my panel, I kind of cheat and do the old clicky. I click and charge the battery to keep it fully charged because I like just flying it around and getting shots. So, and I have had it run out of battery juice when I was exploring an airport once. And what it will do is it will start descending itself. It'll descend at a slow rate when you only have so much. When it gets to a certain amount of battery power, it automatically starts descending down on its own. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, that's it. It's just got the lithium ion batteries. It's a cruises at 60 knots. Uh, it's got a couple different modes on it. Sport mode, which you can go a little faster. The battery goes down quicker. And 20,000 foot max altitude. It'd take you a while to get there in that thing, but I actually have. I've been up in the clouds way up high with it before too, just to check it out. It's neat. It's a lot of fun. But this is what you'll see me exploring some of the stuff in right here. There's the Jetson 1. And it's beautiful. But you'll see. It's great to fly in areas you can explore places you probably couldn't explore without flying over too fast. I have another area I wanted to explore. I've always wanted to explore, and I haven't been there in real life. I've been right by it, but we did not go there, and I haven't. It is the Arecibo radio telescope. Okay, and it's right here. And when we were in Puerto Rico last time, we drove very close to it. We went from Ponce in a car to Arecibo over the mountains in a beautiful, fantastically beautiful, fun drive. And we were looking for the entrance. I passed it. I passed it up. We found out later as we were at the restaurant looking at the information on our phone that it would have been closed. You can't get in there until there's certain days and certain hours. But anyway, this satellite photo probably depicts what it looks like now. Of course, it's collapsed and it's being deconstructed, I believe, but it's not. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, it's being deconstructed, I do believe. So it's yeah, I believe this is the road we were on here. It's falling apart. They've taken a lot of it away. This is all you would have seen in all actuality, right there. And I just wanted to see it. I never get to see it while it was in one piece, but it's neat. So anyway, I took some shots flying around and very close to it. Sim shots. Then I found shots, live shots, actual photos online, and I'll compare those two to show you the basic sim scenery because I don't. That's not a scenery that I've purchased or anything. And also, I think I have a scenery I wanted to see in San Juan of, there it is. There it is. I explored this recently. And I have been here before, but I didn't remember. I'm not sure I've been into the park area. I know I've been here. Maybe once it was at night or something. I'm not sure, but anyway, I explored this area. This is Isla de Cabras. There's a fort here, an old fort, Fort San Juan, I believe Fort San Juan de la Cruz. Anyway, I'm going to show you some live or actual photos of this, and we'll compare it to the sim scenery, the basic sim scenery, and it's fun to do. It's fun to do that. Also over at where else? I have some more photos. I've got I think I have some real satellite. I have a satellite picture here actually of. We'll we'll show you the scenery version of this that I got. Show you the difference. This is Mar Chiquita, a little beautiful beach, a little scalloped beach. It only has an inlet right here through the rocks. It's like a protected cove here. It's a beautiful place we were at. And you can walk over a little ramp and walk through the sand here and get to the other side. This is absolutely beautiful over here too. But yeah, I'll show you the scenery there that I got from the air too. The ground scenery, no bueno. If you're on the ground there, no bueno, nothing like it. It's nothing like it. It's no bueno. But from there, it's pretty good. You'll see it. I'll show you. So I'm going to get started. I'll get to one of the airports. I'll show you the vehicles that I use, and we'll go from there. We'll be able to see the differences. Then I'll continue with my Puerto Rican adventures, video number 3, which I'm going to be flying a neat little aircraft, a Flight Design CTLS. Which is it's a neat little runaround airplane. It's got pretty good visibility. You can fly it slowly, and we're going to go explore one place or the other. I will get to the airport and show you what we got. Okay, guys, we're here at Luis Munoz Marin, San Juan International. We're in the cockpit. We're getting ready to do a little surveying around the airport. Here's the it's in basic mode, and we can put it in. Click that up one. It's in. It doesn't go to 3, but 2 is sport mode. The battery will burn up a little faster, but you have a little more power and a little more speed. There's sport mode, see? And there's full battery right there. And when the battery gets low, all I got to do is just put my mouse on there and click that, and it charges the battery up. But that's about the extent of it as far as operating this thing. It's really cool. I've armed it, so it should take off when I give the throttle a twist. Now what I'm going to do is just let you see the scenery of this airport. Now this is Latin VFR version that I purchased of San Juan International. And it's a pretty darn good job. It really does pretty good. As you'll see in some photos later. But right now, let's get up in the air. I'll show you how I do it with this one. And we'll just cruise around the airport, and you can see a bird's eye view of it. It's pretty neat. Ready to go? Let's do it. We'll try to dodge the aircraft. I'm not using ATC. I know the controllers are going to really be, they're going to be pissed. They'll probably shut the airport down. Okay, here we go. Up we go. It's the general aviation area, the GA area. Now, Up, somebody departing right there. There we go. Look at that. There's a tower. It's a pretty good rendition of the airport here. It's really nice. Going down here. It looks like a JetBlue plane coming out for takeoff. There's some of the sceneries right around the airport. This is why I like this thing. You can really fly slow, because I can't fly a helicopter. Is that cool? That's neat. All right. Little C-130 down there. It's awful beautiful out here today, but I loaded up in live weather and I was right in a thunderstorm, so I had to go back to the nice weather so we could check it out. See how nice that looks? Look at that. So you can go down low and check stuff out. Very nice scenery. Very nice scenery. Latin VFR makes very good scenery. Look at this. Yep, Wendy's. The Wendy's. There it is, right there. Let's go around the back end of the airport there. Good job on the scenery. This is the cargo area we're coming up to here. Some of the surrounding sceneries. Look at that. It's about right, ain't it? Let's check out our battery power. Oh, this I'm gonna charge it up. Watch, 100%. This is nice. This is the cargo area. Prime. Then you have the Army National Guard over here, or the Puerto Rican Air National Guard over at this end of the airport. Pretty good. Pretty good. Is it perfect? No, but it's good. Well worth it. Oh, I never noticed the track there. So all the Air Force guys can stay in shape. A couple of C-130s. Looks like they have their own tower there, the old tower. Let's see. Bienvenido. Puerto Rico Air National Guard. That's cool. UPS. Very nice, very nice. So that's this. That's this airport. What I'll do is I'll load up and we'll go to, let's put it back down. Very good scenery. See if we can, see how good we can get with this. I want this thing in a hangar in case it rains. Sure, they don't mind if I put this in here. There we are. All right, we'll go over to Dominicci, and I'll show you the Juice Goose. I'll show you how we get around in the Juice Goose at Dominicci. We'll check out the scenery in the Juice Goose. I'll see you there in a minute. No, I just recently got this beautiful scenery from ORBX and at Dominicci, and it's awesome, beautiful. This is this is our, look over here, say hi. I'm over here. Over here, Captain. Hey, how you doing, man? Here we are at Dominicci at Fernando Luis Ribas Dominicci, and I'm just so glad I get the scenery. It's beautiful. It was really needed this upgrade to more realistic. It deals with my pictures a lot better too. But here's the Juice Goose, and as you can see, I've got the semi coquille green on it, verde, coquille verde. Okay, That's more of a fluorescent green, but I call it my coquille. Okay, here we are. Look at the scenery. It looks better just sitting here. Okay, this is runway 27. I'm going to blast down the runway and see how fast this one goes. And you'll see what it does, how I can get around in this thing. We'll go explore sceneries. Now, don't get freaked out if I go through a fence, because it will go through fences. It doesn't stop it. If I hit something solid like a building, a lot of times it'll stop. If you hit a cargo container, it'll stop. Or a substantial tree, it'll stop on a tree if you hit one too. But bushes, most of the time it goes through bushes too. So, but here we go. We'll give you a look here. The old Juice Goose. I love this tag. Can we zoom in? Look at what this tag says, huh? And it's awesome too. It's for real. Look. The world is our simulation. Isn't that cool? And your tag's out of date. I'm sure the Policia would like to see that tag, huh? Okay. Here we are now. Let me. All right. There we are. This turns my. This is the throttle. Left and right on this steers me right and left. When I pull back, it hits the brakes. And I twist it. I twist this to the right. It goes forward. I twist it to the left. It goes rearward, backwards. It's got all kind of lights for nighttime driving. Headlights, fog lights. Got a light bar up there, like, you know, a glow kit. Fancy, man. Got little trinkets in the glove box. That's about it, though. It's, I think that's a grab bar right there for whoever's on that side. That's so they can hold on, which they would need to do if I was driving. All right, ready? Ready for takeoff. 27. Right, and here we go. You gotta twist it and try to hold it straight. Oh, look. 107. And I hit the brakes with that and it stops. All right, let's check out some of the scenery. We'll go around counterclockwise. Let's go counterclockwise around. Show you how this baby works. So we can. This is, I'll go through the grass. Modern aviation. Okay. This scenery is really good. Hey, what the? Uh-oh, we got a little accident here. You know what it is? That's my Say Intentions loaded up that scenery, and it's already had a lot of scenery here. So it might have loaded on top. There it goes. Yeah, it went away. Somebody loaded up in that spot. Okay. Oh, watch it now. Modern aviation. Look at this. It's awesome. Look at this. What's in this hangar? All right. You gotta get used to it. Little squirrely. Gotta be careful around all these. Look at that plane. Modern aviation. Huh? Oh, somebody just took off. Look at that. Nice. Explore. Man, you can explore the entire airport. Look at that. There's a towers. Really good scenery, man. They did off-airport scenery. Look at this. El Flamenco. elflamenco.com. Sweet. Inside the hangars, got some Pipers in there. Modern aviation, guys just chilling, huh? Just chilling. Get to work. Get to work, guys. Modern aviation. Oh, look at this. There's the tower. There's a tower. There it is. It's beautiful, beautiful. Look at that beautiful old plane. Look at this. This is the U.S. Customs and Border Protection San Juan area ports. Fernando Luis Ribas Dominicci Airport. That's the Customs and Border Protection. Is this the and this is really a detailed airport. It's beautiful. Look at this. www.vxairlink.com. Fly over the Vieques. Flying to Vieques. 208. Look at this. ViequesAirlink.com. There's plenty of ways to get to Vieques from here. Look at this. That's a dolly for the helicopters. What we got here? Huh? Ah. Puerto Rico Army National Guard. Look at that. Got a couple helicopters in here. Stuff out here. Some trucks. Cool. See, I'm getting a can I go through this wall? Let's see. Yep, I can go through the wall. And you can see the port containers and the cranes back there. Let's go check the other side. Go check the other side of the airport. Now I can go through the fence. What is this? What is this? Let's see, I'm going through the fence. Alright. Autoridad de los Puertos. Port Authority. The Port Authority. Alright. What is that? Hey, there's a convention center over there. Look. We've been there. Caribbean Cinema. Caribbean Cinema. Look at this. Here comes. We're gonna go by the marina. Gonna go by the marina. There we go. Okay. The fence is so nice to have the fence now. This is more like what it was for real. Look at this. There's a marina. There's the marina. Beautiful. This is where we got our pictures right here. Look at that. Straight down 27. There wasn't a cruise ship there when we were here. I didn't realize it had all this port stuff down here. What we'll do is we'll go down here. We went down here and turned around. This is where we saw the jet provost. Uh-oh. Look at that ship. Big ship. So they got a terminal here. Freedom of the seas. Wow. Look at this, huh? How cool is this? It's pretty much just like it. Look at this. Pretty much just like it. Just taking a look, taking a ride. What do we have here? Look at that. Yellow media. Huh. Look at this. Learn to fly, flight school, and aircraft rental. Look at that, 150. Coffee shop. Hola. Ooh, place out there. Have your coffee. Look at this. Sweet. All right, let's go see what's down here. Hey, that was a Civil Air Patrol. There they are, Civil Air Patrol planes. Gotta go. How cool is this? Wow, there's a lot of stuff back down here, man. All right, we're gonna go. We're going through the fence. I want to see what's down here. Oh, can you drive this way? Oh, look at this. What is this? Cessna. Cessna Service Center. Oh, look at. Isla Grande Flying School. Fly with the best. How sweet is that? Look at that. Isla Grande Flying School. Is that cool? Hola. 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 I'm going through the fence. No worries. Look at that. Is that cool? Isla Grande Flying School. Huh? Look at that. Isla Grande Flying School. All right. Man, they got a lot of stuff going on back here. All right. I'm loving this scenery. Loving this scenery. What's in here? You go in there? Oh, it's empty. All right, all right. Hey, what's that guy doing over there? What we got going on here? What's going on here? Little 150. Little 150. Oh, I got to get some work on it. Got the cowling off, see? Oh, look at this. Nice. Puerto Rico. Look at that, isn't that neat? Fuel tanks. The Learjet. This is too sweet. Alright, let's go check out the front of the other ones. Then we'll go to check out Mercedita. Sweet. Baron. Beach Baron. How sweet is this? Look at this. I got some pictures of those. Got some pictures of those planes there. The look at Civil Air Patrol. How about that? It's touchy. It's touchy. How sweet is that? Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Skyhawks and 150s. Look at that. That's it. The pilot studio. Look at that. Pilot studio. How neat. Roya. I feel like I'm at Dominicci. Beautiful, beautiful. There it is. There it is. How nice is that? Huh? How nice is that? Freedom of the seas. How cool is that? That's just so cool. Let me see how this thing. Oops. Now watch. So you can burn them up, see? Oh, look at! Oh, you're light. Oh, you're light. Port Authority. That's fun. That's fun. All right. What we're going to do now is show you some the Mercedita airport. So we'll load up there in the Juice Goose. Yeah, I think we'll load up in the Juice Goose at Mercedita. So we've seen this one. We've seen San Juan International. Now let's check out Mercedita. Okay, we're on runway 30. Mercedita, down in Ponce. And what I'm going to do is blast down the runway. We're going to run over to the terminal. We're going to check out some scenery. We're going to check out some scenery, and we're going to go to the terminal. I'm going to get out, and we're going to take a little walk around the terminal because I have a feeling this is such a nice scenery. We can probably go in and check out the inside of the terminal. So let's see what happens. All right, ready for takeoff. There we are. Let's go down here. Mercedita. Check out the back of it. Check out the back of the terminal we've seen. Look. Mercedita. How cool is this? Huh? Very nice sceneries. Look at that. You can look inside. You can see people inside there, right there, talking on his phone. Huh? You can see the guy talking on his phone in there. You see people standing in line. This guy's on his phone. This guy's up in the jetway. This guy's up in the jetway there waiting waiting for the plane to come in. Aeropuerto Mercedita. How cool is this, huh? And you got some equipment sitting around here. I guarantee this is what this airport looks like. This is beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go through the fence here. Gonna go through the fence here. And then we're gonna go here. Yep. We're gonna go around the front of the airport. Here, let's go. And I realize I'm probably going the wrong way. We'll be respectable here. We'll go this way. It's a parking lot. There we go. Look at this. Through the grass. Salida, general aviation, ports. There we go. Look at it. Aeropuerto. Aeropuerto. Should I park? Okay, I'll be nice and park. I'll park and we'll walk in. Okay? I'll park and we'll walk in. I won't take a handicap spot. Uh-oh. Squirrely, man. What do I look like here? Am I in the spot? Oh, no. Let's put it in the spot. Come on. Easy. Can you park it? Yeah. Oh. A little bit. Ah. There we are. This thing's tricky if you don't do it all the time. Oh, backwards. Easy. It's hard to get it to go slow. There we go. There we go, right? Ah, that's good enough. There we go, right there. Whew, takes a lot to park this little thing. Those aren't very big parking spaces. All right, Captain, we're out of here. Let's go check out the airport. We're going to check out the air. We're going to go inside and check out the airport. Here we go. Outside. All right, let's walk on in and see what's happening. What do you say? There we go. Let's walk into the airport. Folks out there talking. Let's see how. Oh, like JetBlue. Spirit. Come on. What we got going on here? Puerto Rico Verde. Maintain a Puerto Rico Verde. Keep it green, baby. There we go. Look at this. Hey. What's a sweet little airport, isn't it? Huh? Look at that. Everyone's on their phones. I don't have any baggage to throw in there for the customs for the... look at... Oh. Everybody's on their phone. Everyone's on their phone. There's a guy, we saw him through the window. We saw him through the window. Stand in line. Hello. Hola. Busy. Busy talking. Okay. USDA, Department of Agriculture. I'm going through the strips. That's cool. That's cool. You can come in here and check it out. All right, we're going to walk down and see what the other end has. Hola, hola. Hola. Everybody's on the telefono. There we go. There we go. There's big industrial stuff over there. What is that? Some kind of cement plant? Something going on over there. Look at this. What we got going on? Oh, she's talking. Look at this budget. Thrifty. Enjoy your visit in Ponce. Look at that. Enjoy your visit in Ponce. Check it out. This is so cool. This is very much detailed. Look at this. Ponce. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I'll bet you that's really in there. Oh, who are these? These must be some of the ancestors of the airport. Look at it. Maybe that's La Abuela Ponce, huh? Who's that? Is that supposed to be like Amelia Earhart? What, did she come into Ponce? I don't know if it's Amelia Earhart. Could be one of the La Nieta. Huh? Maybe it's one of the grandchildren of Ponce. Aviator. I don't know. Let's see. La Nieta? Is that right? La Nieta? I guess. Okay. Look at this. Baggage return. That's cool. What we got? Oh, we got steps. I can't go up steps. I won't go up steps. I don't think it's not like like an actual game where you can walk up steps. Hey, wait a minute. I can't believe I can go up these steps. I've never been able to go up steps anywhere. Wow. It's locked. I can't open it. Okay. Cool. Back down the steps. Let's go back down the steps. That's neat. I've never been able to go up steps anywhere in this. Bienvenidos, Aeropuerto Internacional Mercedita Ponce. Okay, what we got in here? Oh, we got another baggage claim area. Oh, U.S. Customs and Border Protection. How cool is this? This is sweet. Let me go out here. Just the hallways. Okay, so Department of Homeland Security. What we got here? Puerto Rico. Welcome, Puerto Caribe. Uh-oh, what is this? Hey, girls. Just friends, huh? Okay, idea. Okay, madre mia. Damas. What we got here? Point of no entry. There's caballeros. Okay, so you go down here. And these are like bienvenidos. Oh, okay, so this is where you go get on your planes for the air. Okay. These are the two terminals. That's not a very busy flight today for that guy. He's there early or something. Huh? Look at that. And this goes in here. This is the other terminal where the guy's talking. Oh, okay. Oh, they're still on the phone. Hola, hola. How you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm lost. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, he's on his phone. I'm going out, man. I'm getting out of here. Back in my car. Okay, here we are. That's pretty cool there, isn't it? That is cool. All right. So now, let's go and check out the rest of the airport real quick. Okay. There's a gate down here. I'm going to go through the gate. Up. Okay. That is neat. That was cool. That's an awesome scenery, man. Got a firehouse. Look at it. Aero service. Look at this. It's a pretty good sized airport. It's got a lot of stuff in here. Hola. Oh, look at here. Control tower. Oh, here's the GA area. Look at. Here we are. That's the GA area. How neat is this? Huh? Look at this. Let's check this out real quick. Little general aviation terminal. Let's see what it looks like. Huh? Hola. Hola. Look at this. That's pretty cool. What? Oh, Gaia. Oh, what? Look at this. How cool is this? A little terminal. A little terminal here. Huh? Neat. What's it look like out here? This side. Cool. Look at that. Oops. That's neat. That is neat. All right. Hasta luego. All right. Let's see what we got going here now. Neat. There's a fueling station. Oh, ditch. Watch it. What we got here? Oh, what we got here? Oh, policía. Oh, look at this, policía. It's the policía. Oh, they got the police helicopter, police airplane. Huh? Got their own fueling station. Look at this. Little old, some sort of little old tower. Containers. Look at this. Isn't that cool? This is very good scenery. Very good scenery. I'm going to park right here. Get out. Look at this. Alright, that was a good park job. Look at that. Policía de Puerto Rico. Look at this. Ah. Air services. Police air service of Ponce. Huh? Look at that. Departamento de Seguridad Pública, Puerto Rico. Okay. I'm going to see if they'll let me take a walk through. Yeah, there we are. Taking a walk through. We're going to walk through. Pretty good. What we got here? Oh, restroom, washroom. Look at this. Policía. Take a look around. Look at this. Toolboxes. There you go. How cool is that? How cool is that? There's our helicopter. There's the helicopter. Look at that. Police Cessna. Huh? Policía Cessna. Estado Libre. Asociado de Puerto Rico. Look at that. That's pretty neat. That's cool. Very good scenery here. Hope you guys enjoyed checking out the scenery at Mercedita. I sure did. It's a very good scenery. It's an ORBX scenery. Anybody out there that's interested, it's beautiful. Okay, what I'm going to do next is, now that I've shown you what I do my scenery surveying with, I think what I'll do now is we'll check out some screenshots and some pictures and show you the difference in the scenery and the reality. The real pictures and the scenery. Okay? Let's take a look at the first set of pictures. Okay, here's the first one. I got a I got a shot out of the window on the way into the airport, and as you can see, the sign back here with the grounds crew truck in the way, and which should have been on this side because they need the grounds crew truck over here to mow this grass. We need to get some lines painted on this road here, and all in all, maybe plant a few more palm trees back here. Yep. Microsoft Flight Simulator over here needs to work on their groundskeeping. It's okay, but they need to work on that groundskeeping. Make it a little more realistic. Let's see the next one. And here we got a little, as I was passing by, got a better clean shot of it, of the sign on the way in. As you can see, a few things missing here. Besides, you still can't read it that close because of the grass. Let's go. Let's go, Asobo. Let's get this grass cut down and get some more palm trees back in here. I don't know if that was Latin VFR or Microsoft Flight Simulator, but we're missing a few things here. Not bad, though. Still a great scenery. All right, here we are on approach to San Juan. As you can see, this is a beautiful, vibrant picture here. I don't know what year that was taken, but that's a gorgeous picture. Wow, look at the colors. Look at that beautiful colors. Now this is a lot. This is pretty busy. A lot going on here. A lot going on. That's pretty awesome. Oh, over here, that's a darn good. That's darn good representation. Everything's identical. I need to find a way to make it a little more vibrant looking like that other. But this is a simp side, and it doesn't look too darn bad. Latin VFR did pretty good here. They did pretty good. There's a lot going on here. Nowhere near as much stuff as this, but they've done a very good representation there. They did a good job. Looks great. Going in, looks great. Next. All right. My shot out of the Jetson 1. That must have been, you'd think that COVID hit again. Look at this. There's only one jet there. All the traffic I had turned off or something. But that's definitely the same terminals. Look, definitely the same terminals. Which one's the real one? Can you tell? Not bad though. When I loaded it up, I did load it up later on with planes, and it looked pretty good. But yep. Next, and the last one here for San Juan International is a tower and terminal, and that looks pretty darn good. That looks really good. Good representation. Did a really good job on the tower. That's the real tower here. They got some aircraft down here, but they did a good job. Did a good job. Pretty much, I'll give them a B plus on that one. That's very good. Looks great. And when you're there in the sim, sitting there, it all looks great. Here we are, Fernando Luis Ribas Dominicci, and this is a shot of that jet provost that I got through the fence. Tried to get a good shot with the phone through the fence, taking a look at that. And you can see the tower back there, the open hangars, the modern aviation hangars, the Civil Air Patrol airplane, Skyhawk here. That was a really cool jet provost. I don't think I'd ever seen one just quite like that. And you can see the convention center in the background too. I believe that's a convention center. And I took this one. I looked at this because it did have the cranes in it to add a little more to it. These cranes are, of course, in the down position and real in the actual picture, and the cranes here are up, but they're there. Everything in here in this Dominicci scenery is fantastic. It's so much better than just a standard Asobo Dominicci Airport. This is a great job. All right, in this one, I'm looking down the fence line, looking down the road there when I took that picture, and you can still see the jet provost with the tower in the background, and tried to get a semi actual representation here. Of course, there's no cruise ship in this one yet. There's no cruise ship here, but that's pretty good. I loved. Now, if you notice in the actual Asobo regular scenery, there's no fence. There's not even a fence here. And when I got into this new scenery and had that fence there, I was so happy that fence was there because that added to the immersion quite a bit because you have to have that fence. And this is the one when we were coming in. I took a shot of the tower here. And that's pretty good when I'm like, at first I go to the real picture and it's not that real picture. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here it is. That's a pretty good representation. I just didn't get the angle right. But yeah, here's the actual when we drove in. I was snapped out. I got it. No, I think, yeah, we stopped on the side of the road next to the guardrail. I got out and took that picture. And of course, I got a great shot of the fence post right in front of the tower. But I was just trying to get a general look right here. Got a jet sitting over there. There's the modern aviation buildings. And here's where I tried to get the same shot. And as long as you don't look too close and see the floating fence, it's kind of floating above the ground a little bit. But I guess you could also say it's in the cement. It's just how you look at it. It's optical illusion, I guess. But it's awesome. Great. Looks great. Looks great. They spruced it up a little more here than here in this picture. But and this picture is recent. I mean, I took this a couple months ago. But here it is. Looks awesome. I thought it was really cool. Awesome. And here's the last one. After I turned around from taking the fence shot, I turned around and got a shot of the marina back there we had to pass. And there's San Juan Bay Marina right there. Beautiful, beautiful. Here's the guardrail and the bulkhead. Beautiful shot here. And look over here. Not too bad. Not too bad. That's a pretty darn good representation. Because that looks great. Because if you don't have the scenery and the standard scenery, what you have is all these boats. All these things are just that look like white sheets laying on the water. It's just white imprints in the water. You can't see anything. I hate that. I hate that when you see the ships and the boats that are just white imprints in the water. But that looks awesome. That's awesome. I recommend that scenery. If anybody flies in Puerto Rico, get it. And here we are looking down runway 30 in Mercedita down near Ponce, and this is fantastic scenery. Fantastic scenery. This is awful. This is kind of weird because I got this live shot off of the website for the Mercedita Airport Commission. They had several photos, a gallery in there you could check out. And this is an older one because I'm looking at it thinking, well, where's the tower? There's no tower in the real one. There's no tower that I can see in the real airport. And also, I can't really see the jetways. I don't see the two jetways here. Okay, I don't see the two jetways. Maybe it's just I can't see them from this distance. They may be there. But here's JetBlue plane landing. I don't know when it's had to be a while back. Because there's not look at the side over here. Nothing's been built over here. No buildings, no anything. This is a live shot now that I got from them. That's an older picture. So they used to just land the airliners in here with the common traffic, airport frequencies. Just come on in VFR, I guess. That's pretty cool. That's just kind of strange. I'm like, look at there's no tower, and they've got commercial aircraft coming in. Like I say, that I don't see the jetways here. There's two jetways. Over here we got the tower, and we can see some subtle differences in the sceneries. This is all good. Everything's pretty good here. I mean, it's a fantastic scenery. There's a few differences with this. There's a big area here, big building here. That here the building is not there in the newer one. In the sim, they've got fuel tanks here. But if you go up, you'll see in the aerial shot, it does look like the building here. So just a few subtle differences, but this is a fantastic scenery. This Mercedita scenery. Fantastic. Highly recommended. That's just strange. I would like to know what year this was. That was. All right, let's take a look at the next one. All right, here's the aerial shot of Mercedita that I took. Now this is very good because, if it wasn't for the vibrance of this picture, I'd be like, okay, which one's the real one? You got to really look. From the air, I took this from the Jetson, hovering up about, what, 6,000 feet maybe, or, yeah. I took this from underneath the Jetson, and this is the picture that I got from the airport commission. Look, now this one is a later picture because look at all this. Look at all the construction and buildings that have been put up here on the opposite side of the airport. See that? Look at that. All that. Look at all that development. And here I was talking about, let's see. Here's that building that I said. See this building here? That it's just gas, it's just a fuel tank area in the sim scenery. But if you go over here and look at it from the air, look. There it is. It looks like it's the building there. But I gotta tell you, that's fantastic. That is a fantastic representation from the air. It's awesome. Awesome. All right. All right, the last one in Mercedita was the terminal. I hovered over here, tried to get a same angle shot, tried to adjust myself. I don't know why the tower looks closer here in this, but everything is bigger. A little bit larger, I guess. I still kind of must be the way I took the pictures, but this is a very good representation of what we got going on here. And I just love this scenery. This great job. Great job. Look at this. This is the real one. This is the actual picture. And you can see development over there. There's development over there. Looks great. Highly recommended. All right. Let's see. Working our way back towards the north side of Puerto Rico. I stopped and hovered around the dish of the now defunct dish radio telescope in Arecibo. And this is an actual beautiful picture of it right here. Gorgeous, beautiful day. They took that picture. And this is me hovering out, trying to get about the same type shot. And I got to tell you, when you look quickly and turn away, like I say, if it wasn't for the vibrance effect, very good, very close, very close. And this is just the regular Asobo 2024 standard scenery. I mean, it's there. I didn't pay for this scenery. It's not an add-on scenery or anything. This is just what's there. And it's actually very, very good. Very good. And here's another one that I had to look twice because I'm like, which one does it? Oh, yeah. This is the real one. This is the real one here. This is that walkway, little catwalk they use to go out and work on this thing. Or used to, anyway. It's a great shot somebody took. I tried to simulate that shot angle. And I got to tell you, it looks pretty darn good. It looks pretty darn good. If you look at that, if you just look at that, I mean, of course, it's not the exact same kind of catwalk, but somebody did a fantastic job when they made that. Asobo did. That's pretty good, man. That's all you can say. When you're looking at it in the sim, it's great. And working our way back towards the north side of Puerto Rico, I made a quick flight over hover around over the Mar Chiquita, the beautiful Mar Chiquita. One of my favorite spots in Puerto Rico. As you can see, the real picture on the right here, and this one, gorgeous, vibrant, beautiful. That is just such a great place to put your feet in the sand and check out. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous area. And here's the sim shot. They do a pretty good job. I just wish they would have gotten that. Once you see a picture like this, you think, they need to work on their rocks. But that's the standard. I mean, someone could sell a scenery. Someone could work on that, and it would look just like this. Great job, though. Awesome. Awesome. All right, and working our way back to San Juan. We're on the south side of the bay here. And we were driving, checking out, taking a ride on the south side. And I was snapping a few shots out the window of the car. So you can see in this real shot here, there's Fort El Morro over there across the bay. And there's this little peninsula shoot of grass in between of like a little peninsula that comes out here in between the south side and across the bay to the fort. So it's just I kind of lined those 2 points up in the sim. Here we are with the daisies and the high grass. Come on, guys. And definitely not enough palm trees. Now these, I don't know what these are. These are supposed to be cypress trees, I guess, that get up and walk around when they want to. They look like they've got legs and they crawl around. Okay. That's AI doing that stuff, I guess, in the sim. But there's that point. I tried to line up the end of that point with the fort over there at the same. I was in the same area in the sim, so you can see the difference there. And that's the Jetson. I landed right there in the Jetson and walked over here to get that shot. Tried to get the same shot. There it is. Same deal here. There was a neat little bench that I would have been sitting on if we stopped long enough. Next to a tree, looking at El Morro, and you can see over there is Isla de Cabras across the way. That's that Fort San Juan de la Cruz way over here on the other side of the opening to San Juan Bay. Here it is. I couldn't find a bench, but I found a tree in about the same location, and it happened to be a palm tree. And it was just about in the water, but no bench, no sidewalk, no bench. But there it is. This shot, I was actually taking a shot of an aircraft leaving, or it may have been it was probably on a downwind. I think that was on a downwind for Dominicci. And it was coming in, so I said, "Oh, look, of course me, airplane, airplane." Took a shot of that with the fort, El Morro, and the point here. And the sim, this was from the same shot as like over by where we were where the bench was. We're still across the sound. I just zoomed in with my iPhone and got that shot. Zoomed in across the bay. To get that semi-closeness look, I had to fly the Jetson 1 over close enough to where it was about the same size as that photo and get a shot there, a screenshot there. You can see the differences. Ground crew, come on, let's get this trash out of the way so we can see the fort. See that? Can't see the fort hardly. Yeah. Looks good at a glance, but it needs a little work. Too many trees, too much stuff here. You can't see the other things. And one more from the bay here. Shows a little more of the San Juan here. More of the walking cypress trees, tall grass and daisies. Look at this. This looks much nicer in real life. There's El Morro right there. And that point. See that? That's right there. Lined up with these 3 palm trees. All these palms. Beautiful. Over here, hey, where's the palm tree that's supposed to be here? There's the fort. There's the end. There's the end of it. Same spot, same line. Right there. Yeah. All right, coming back around towards the airport. There is a bridge. I can't remember the name of the bridge. In between Dominicci would be right here. And the other side of this bridge going into San Juan here, there's the Caribe Hilton. It's neat. They had some kind of a artwork going up here. This is the Costa Bahia Hotel. It's Coastal Bay Hotel. They have some kind of artwork up here. This is the Hilton, the Caribe Hilton. Beautiful. Oh, here we go. And you can see the difference here. Look. It's like a cement wall going across. You can't see through it. They've got this building apparently is what the AI thought this was. And they've got the artwork on the side of this building here. They got the Caribe Hilton here. And you can't see it in the picture, but over here I never realized, I can't remember the name of it, but right off the end here, right here on this real picture, there's another little outcrop, a little fortress, little fort right here. It had some cannon mounts and stuff. It's really cool. To protect this little inlet here coming in. It's something cool. Really neat. But that looks pretty cool. When you're flying, you're taking off, you're flying around, you see that. You don't have time to count how many windows are in a hotel. That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Could it be better? Yeah, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. This is a cruise terminal. It's on the adjacent to Dominicci on the north side, across that little San Antonio Bay, I guess it's called San Antonio Bay. That's a pretty good rendition. I mean, it leaves a lot to be desired, but once again, it's meant to be seen from the air. And when you're looking at it from there, this all looks really good. All this stuff stands out a little better. Driving past a little farther, there it is at a different angle. See there? There it is at a different angle. There it is back behind the trees. Like I say, if you're standing right there and looking across that little San Antonio waterway sound there, you're looking at Dominicci's right there, right behind there. There it is. All right, here we are at the San Juan National Historic Site of Fort San Juan de la Cruz, and this is on Isla de Cabras, right across the sound, the opening from El Morro across the bay. This fort was built as a crossfire fort to protect the bay, the opening of the bay. So you had El Morro on one side, and you had Fort San Juan de la Cruz on the other side, and which had cannons, so they could crossfire and protect the San Juan Bay from enemies. It's a neat old thing. It's a neat old fort, man. They've really kept it going. It was falling apart, and they kept refurbishing it and stuff. So they've done a good job doing that. But this is a National Park Service, National Park. And as you can see in the sim, I work my way over there in the Juice Goose, and once again, our groundskeepers, they're not keeping up with the times here. They're not doing what they should be doing. The groundskeepers, Microsoft Flight Simulator groundskeepers, not doing a good job. You can't see the fort. It's too much shrubs, too many grasses. The sign. Okay, there you go. No bueno. Come on. Beautiful fort though. Here's another one. You can see, as you can see, the fort here. That's what it looks like. This is an older picture also. There's the corner of the Ballard, a couple Ballards here on the end of this little pier they have here, which would be this. And I guess cars could be parking on here. I've seen pictures of cars parked up on here. Here's that corner Ballard, matching that one. But there's the fort. Okay, they did a good job with the fort. Someone does need to do scenery of this. I might learn how to do scenery, make scenery myself, and just start fixing some of this stuff. That's not easy. I respect the scenery makers. I really do. This is, but no one's focused in on this. They need to focus in on getting this place spruced up. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you with some photos. If you want to see some really nice photos of Fort San Juan de la Cruz on Isla de Cabras, which is right there in that photo, um, I'm gonna let you see a few more on the way out, and just let you know that I appreciate you checking out the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Kind of a little sidebar from my regular flying around Puerto Rico's videos, but enjoy the pics on the way out, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Adios. Thank you.